Palmer became the first player to score 4 goals in a Premier League game. The highlight of those goals are when he scored that beautiful free kick in the 31st minute of that game. It was a well-placed free kick. Him scoring 4 goals, scoring the penalty, scoring good goals. Now, John, if you look at that game, Chelsea, Maresca, we've been talking about Maresca cooking. Now, yes. I think that the main chef of this Maresca team is Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer is a phenomenal talent, We said it, we saw glimpses of it last season. A lot of people were saying it was going to be a one season wonder. A lot of people saw his goal record and were, nitpicking him, saying that he scored a lot of those goals from penalties, but the man has stepped up to the occasion and is scoring goals for fun. That free kick was fantastic, and then the other goals he scored in the match too was something else. We weren't expecting a 4-goal thriller from Palmer.
It was crazy. It was a crazy game. Mistakes everywhere. The goalkeepers made 2 mistakes. Sanchez made 2 mistakes while the Brighton scored the first goal. But if you look at that Maresca and his team, he is building well. We talked about in our former podcast that he is cooking. Then Palmer is turning up for him. Jackson got an assist. Sancho won a penalty. Then he got an assist too. What do you make of this Chelsea team in general, the way they play football?
For me, if you look at the way they played today and the kind of energy and passion they showed, they tell you that they are a side that seem to have turned the corner and everybody seems to be working together as a unit. At the beginning of the season, it was still shaky, but
because of the number of players, they were mocking them because of the number of players they brought in.
Yes, and then secondly, the first game in the season didn't help them because they played City before they were ready, and so I think everything seems to be lining up for Chelsea right now. Fantastic performance, fantastic contribution from the players. Everything is adding up together, and Chelsea should be looking to get a better finish than they did last season.
Is Palmer the best player currently in the whole world now? Because that's what he's posting in social media now. Everybody said, Palmer is the best. Palmer is the best. People are now saying he should be winning the Ballon d'Or. He's a phenomenal player.
Phenomenal player, phenomenal talent. Remember when we were hosting the Euros, we were talking about Palmer not getting game time, and I'm happy that he's showing everybody that talent now. Nobody can deny it now that he's talented. Nobody can also deny that he brings something special to the side. There are some games where he's played off position, but today he really made a lasting impact in the side, and you have to put him in the conversation for player of the season, not just only of this performance, but of the series of performances.
Apart from that first game against Man City, he's been consistent throughout the season.
You have to put him in the conversation. But is he the best player right now? I can't say, but he's in the conversation.
Come on, everybody. Even I went on my Twitter page and I tweeted it already that Palmer has to be, even though I'm not a Chelsea fan, but Palmer has to be the best player in the world. Okay, let's talk about Maresca. It took him how many weeks? 6 weeks. This is the 6th game of the season. Everybody could see what he's cooking. Like, the soup is cooking. Oh my God. I'm even afraid of Chelsea. Please keep cooking, because everybody, I don't care who wins this league this season, we need to win that. Take away from him, from their club. Their club is Pep, and his club is a problem in England. He cannot be winning 5 in a row. Now, Maresca is cooking. Let's talk about Maresca, because when he started the season, everybody was saying, is he the right man for the club, because he came from the Championship side to Chelsea. But probably the Chelsea board and the Chelsea recruiting could see what he was building at Leicester City, the way they play. He's implementing the same thing. It's taking him 6 weeks, just 6 weeks, for him to build this kind of Chelsea that everybody is now, probably in quotes, is afraid to play against.
Maresca has been very tactical with the way he set up his side to play. I'm happy about the mentality, the way they play the football. When you see him on interviews, he's very honest and upfront with you, tells you as it is, and the players are taking off all that energy and those conversations, and they are playing for him. There's no doubt everybody in that side is working with him in the same direction. Now, also, what a fantastic way. There's a saying in football that if you have a good season in the Championship and a big club comes calling,
you have one chance
to impress. And if you miss it,
you are gone.
You never coach another big club again.
Yes.
And I'm happy Maresca is taking it in stride, because he's taking it far better than some people that came from Holland to England. You know,
we are still talking about if 3 years is enough for him to build in quote a style. It's crazy.
And we are seeing a style, we are seeing a playing pattern, we are seeing everything we need to see right now. And kudos to Maresca. We have to say it. Kudos to Maresca. He's doing a good job.
He's doing a good job. Okay, let's talk about some players like Sancho. Sancho came into that team and he probably has made that left wing his permanent stay. I don't think he's going to be removed because he got an assist and he won that penalty for Parma to score that goal. Sancho.
Yeah, Sancho, you know, one of the things that we often see in the media is a lot of players come under harsh criticism because of the way they play, because of what we hear in the media and what's making the rounds. A lot of fans can turn on a player, but sometimes we don't see the full perspective. And you know, for Sancho leaving Manchester United, going to Dortmund, having a good half season there, now leaving Manchester United on a permanent deal, coming to Chelsea, we didn't see a player who is slow. We didn't see a sluggish player. We saw somebody who came out there to play for the team and help everybody around him. And Chelsea players are reciprocating. You see, they give him the ball, they give him service, they trust him, they build around him, and he's getting in on assist and soon getting in on the goal. So I think he's growing steadily in that position, and we are yet to see his best because Sancho has a chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove a point, and we are going to see that happen in this season.
It be like say now Man U be the problem for everybody. It be like say, or if you are a top player, Rashford probably leave Man U, in quotes, leave Man U, you might not pick form because I don't think that the environment is the problem for players striving at Manchester United. Probably it's too toxic for them.
Look at the
likes, their coach is not even helping matters.
Yeah, look at the likes of what's his name now? The likes of Greenwood. Greenwood has left, he's doing well. You look at the likes of Amrabat. Amrabat is playing well in Turkey. A couple of other players that have left the Manchester United setup are flourishing outside Manchester. So Manchester United fans seeing these people having this form and playing well where they are will be wishing that it was happening there. So, but I think the club, the board, and the manager need to look inward.
Okay, finally, do you think Maresca and Chelsea can challenge for the league title? Now, based on the performance they have given in past 5 games, apart from the loss against City, do you think that the way you are seeing it, they are part of the title contenders?
I would say they are there or thereabouts, but I wouldn't go as far as saying they are going to be in the shout for the title. I'll give them a top 4, and they can surprise me and be in the mix.
Okay, Maresca and Chelsea won that game at Stamford Bridge 4-2. It was a phenomenal performance by Cole Palmer. Is Cole Palmer the best player currently in the world? You answer that. Okay, thank you for joining us on today's show. See you guys next time.